Hi everyone. I've got lyrics up on my screen, so I'm not quite sure if anybody's watching yet, but I'm going to get started here. Tonight I am doing a benefit concert for inCommon Community Development. I'll be sharing more about that in a bit. But if you feel so inclined at any point during tonight's performance, feel free to click the link in this video's description to donate to inCommon for part of Omaha Gives Month. So, let's get started. I'm going to be playing all covers tonight. All of these are songs that have been written either by my friends or people that I really admire. And there's a complete 100% overlap there with my friends' music that I'm playing and people that I admire. But yeah, here is the first song. This song is a song by a band called Remedy Drive, and it's off of their album Commodity. It's one of my favorite records for them, and this is one of my favorite songs from that album. So I'm going to try to do it justice. So here goes.
To sing to you, and in all of my distraction I find no satisfaction. I got empty spaces here inside of me, these hollow dreams that I've been chasing, they're just out of reach. And my longing and my wishing, it was you that I've been missing. But now never gonna let you go until I leave this world behind. I'm holding on for dear life. Tried the broken cisterns, but the water fell. The world and its dream, this empty system, it's a great betrayal. I tried so many places to fill my empty spaces, but now I know I'm holding on, I'm never gonna let you go until I leave this world behind. I'm holding on for dear life, and now I see I'm holding on, I know you're gonna set me free. I'm holding on, I'm never gonna let you go until I leave this world behind. I'm holding on for dear life, but now I see I'm holding on, I know you're gonna set me free, and even till the end of time, I'm holding on for dear life.
My best attempt at doing that song solo acoustic. I know it's very different than the album version, but we're making it work tonight. All right, we are getting rolling here. I'm super excited to be playing these songs. Going to be kind of doing back and forth between artists you probably have heard of because they're nationally signed artists, but then also doing some local guys stuff. This next song is a very, very, very old song from my friend Chris Atkins. This is on one of his first Spaghetti Bears albums, bringing you back to the early 2000s there with the Spaghetti Bears reference. But I've always wanted to cover this song. I don't know why I never got around to doing it, so I figured this was the perfect night to whip this one out. So here goes. This song is called Before, and I don't think you can buy it anywhere yet, or anymore, rather. So maybe I'll hound Chris to put the song online at least so you guys can hear his version of it. But here goes.
There's this absence, it struts around all the time like a product on the assembly line. Those who ignore it, well, they are heroes of mine. How can they disconnect and still be so aligned? I've got this habit of thinking I'm in love as I stare at the stars in the heavens above. I really lack it, 'cause I got nothing at all as I'm scraping for words in your return call. As I'm scraping for words in your return calls. As I'm scraping for words in your return calls. On Friday morning, I didn't wake up on time, so I stayed home and I tried to find how I dealt with this unknown problem before. Did I just lose sight, or was it something more? Was it a movement where hearts battled the eyes of our darkest wishes, widest lies? Did we shoot rockets across the globe of you? Did we ever win like the heroes do? Heroes do, like the heroes do, like the heroes do.
Well, there's that. Many thanks to Chris for giving me permission to cover his song tonight. Now I'm going to tune it down. I'm going to get a little metal on y'all. Whenever I'm playing acoustic and I talk about playing a song that's metal, think of the band Lost and Found and how they referred to their genre as speedwood. It wasn't speed metal because all their stuff was acoustic, so it was speedwood. This is not speed metal. This isn't even metal light. This is a song called Young and Dumb by Reeve Oliver. It's one of my favorite songs ever. I'm using cheater chords. I'm sure this isn't the way he plays it, but gonna make it work on the acoustic tonight. So here we go. If their stuff's on Spotify, I'm not sure. I don't think it is, but go on YouTube and look up Reeve Oliver, and they're one of my favorite bands of all time. So here we go. See how this one goes.
You but you disappear, floating in between daylight and the dream. We could crash and burn, and I'll never learn. I'm still young, and I'm dumb. I don't mind, and when you're here, I'm alright. I'm fine, leave me out. I don't need to be like you, are all the same. Hot pants, holler names, then go down in flames. I forgot to say, I'm still young, and I'm dumb. I don't mind, and when you're here, I'm alright. Leave me fine, leave me out. I don't need you. I'm still young, I'm still young, I'm still young, I'm still young, and I'm dumb. I don't mind, and when you're here, I'm all. I'm fine, leave me out of your bohemia. I'm still young, and I'm dumb. I don't mind, and when you're here, I'm alright. I'm fine, leave me out of the bohemian pilgrimage.
I might be laughing at the end of every single one of these songs tonight. All right. Well, I'm going to keep rolling along here. Let me tune this back up. I tried playing this song earlier today while I was still tuned down, and I was like, why do all the chords sound bad? So it could very well be my my computer, but I'm also not so conceited as to think that the chat would be super chatty tonight. If you are watching and you hear everything okay, that's mainly what I'm concerned about. If anybody can just drop a comment real quick and just say, sounds good, or sounds like trash, or sounds good and sounds like trash, which is an option. But I'm going to play a song here. Enough with the self-deprecation. This is a song from my buddy David Potter. He is one of my favorite songwriters of all time. And this song is my attempt at coaxing him out of retirement. He's writing songs mainly about real estate these days. So David, this is for you. Love you, buddy. Thanks, Noah.
Rolling river, meet me down at the rolling river, where they're dressed with all them flowers, and then meet me down at the rolling river. Don't tell us all where you're going. Come on, hop the fence and slide on down to the muddy banks of the rolling river. Is that a river where our love was found? Can I call you in the early morning? Will you come with me before the break of dawn? We'll spend the day by the lazy river, and I'll worry if it's right or if it's wrong. You say your mom is awful worried, she don't want me coming round no more. Tell your mama I'm so sorry, but her daughter's just too pretty to ignore. I asked your father for your hand in marriage. I told him all the ways I loved you so, and I held my breath as I heard his answer. He said, I'm sorry, boy, but no, no, no. So it's back to the banks of the rolling river. I see your face in the moonlight. I mistake these stars for your eyes. Whether stars or eyes, it gets me through the night. I went and got a job in the city. The river's just a valley now. Some days I swear I still can't see her, standing in the mud and smiling down at me. So meet me down at the rolling river. Meet me down at the rolling river, where you wear that dress with all them flowers, and then meet me down at the rolling river. Don't tell me that river's gone now. Don't you tell me that river's run dry, 'cause I long for that rolling river. Come on, meet me at the river tonight.
Awesome. Well, thanks for listening so far. At this point, I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to share a video with y'all from a conversation I had with a good friend of mine, Mr. Gabriel Hasso. He and I connected earlier this week to talk about his work with inCommon community development. Excuse me, I'm trying to... I'm a producer and a performer, as is the case with any live stream like this. But yeah, I had a chat with him just to share with you a little bit about inCommon and their mission, their vision, and the work that he's doing with them. So I'm going to try to get this squared away right here, and I'll join you as soon as that video is done playing. But I'll see you in a second here. All right, I am here with Gabe Hasso. He is a community organizer with inCommon Community Development. Welcome, Gabe.
Hey, Mike. Good to see you, friend.
Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody on the internet?
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone on the internet. It's so good to see you. Yeah, means so much that you would tune in to hear Mike and a little bit of me just explain some stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me. This is one of those things where I've kind of been looking for an outlet to do something positive with my music instead of just, sitting around and being like, hey, here's some songs. I've done that a few times now, but I feel like as time goes on, it's like, what's the point of this unless I can channel it into something worthwhile? And so it just so happens that just in a kind of like in a random text conversation this past week, you mentioned that it's Omaha Gives Month, and inCommon is raising funds through Omaha Gives. So I guess first off, for anybody who doesn't know about inCommon, you want to give me the elevator pitch. What is inCommon? What do you guys do? What's your vision, your mission, all that stuff?
Yeah, so the vision of inCommon is to strengthen neighborhoods. And the way that we do that, we believe, is through the neighbors themselves. We think that our neighborhoods have the people that we need and the leadership that we need to actually make our neighborhoods a great place to live. And we work in two neighborhoods right now. One is Park Avenue and one is Walnut Hill. And so, yeah, that's like the broad vision of inCommon, is to bring people together and to strengthen our neighborhoods. And the way that we do that is through some programs and a lot of neighborhood leadership development. So some of our programs include ESL, GED, citizenship classes. Actually, we just had a lady who got her citizenship recently, and we had a little virtual celebration for it. And there's lots of cool stories like that. And in addition to that, we help neighborhood leaders to put on things that they see fit for their own communities. And so it's a really,
awesome.
Really fun place to work.
Yeah. To borrow a term from the church, I guess the American church, it sounds like a very incarnational way of helping people out. You're not just, giving a handout, or, you're giving the people not only the tools to help themselves, but you're actually leaning into like, hey, I'm working with people side by side and affirming that they probably have a lot of the skills and the knowledge that's required to develop their own community. I don't need to come in from the outside. And I guess that's kind of part of what you're doing in Walnut Hill, right? You're not working from the outside, driving in 20 minutes into the neighborhood to do community with these people. You actually live in the neighborhood, right?
Yes, exactly. Yep. You can find me corner of 38th and Hamilton. That's my house. And it's a lot of fun to work. To have your work so close to home. I think, it's a blessing. I know not everyone gets to do that, but for me in this time, it's great to live where I work and to work where I live. Just that integrated life is kind of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I years ago brought my youth group to inCommon to do some work with Jeff Spees. I don't know is he still with inCommon, or at least
I know who you're talking about,
with inCommon. I know that, but he was doing some work in Park Avenue, and our youth group, were helping clean up a former strip club that they were thinking about turning into a community center. So it's really, really good work, kind of transforming communities, and I don't know, just being there and being with people, I think is huge. So
yes.
I guess a question that I have for you is, things are probably looking a little different. I mean, you just mentioned having a celebration over Zoom for somebody who just got their citizenship. So the question is, what challenges have you guys faced as you look at how to move forward with coronavirus and social distancing and all of the hurdles that everybody is facing when it comes to their jobs and, even basic necessities like getting food?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, one way that coronavirus has affected just our normal work is all of our classes have moved online, which is really great. Thankful for technology to do that. But as far as like meeting new people, it's very hard to meet new people in a virtual world.
Yeah.
But helping out with relief efforts that are already happening in our neighborhood has allowed me the opportunity to meet new people in a safe way. And so, that's been really huge, especially for our yeah, our neighborhoods are maybe affected in different ways by job loss and yeah, just food insecurity that already existed.
Yeah.
And so so yeah, there's a massive need as far as like that goes. And luckily there's some yeah, just some great food resources in the neighborhood from churches and food pantries and all of those. And so that's really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, at the same time, like, what an opportunity to really live out that idea of building community. I mean, I think a lot of people are kind of awakening right now to that idea of like, who is my neighbor? Like, maybe I should get to know them. Maybe they might need my help, or maybe, you know, they can help me out, or, you know, kind of this mutual exchange thing. I don't know. So that's awesome. So I guess then if somebody were to donate today, that money is going directly into Gabe Hasso's pocket, right?
Exactly. Trying to add an extension to my house. No, yeah, and that's the cool thing. So inCommon, we have like a matrix structure where all of the staff raises the funds for the organization, and so yeah, all this money goes to our programming. So we actually employ a lot of neighbors to host, like, to like teach classes and things like that. And so that's huge. And so yeah, that's where most of the funds goes, is to just the things that our neighbors see fit, you know.
Awesome.
So
that's great. So I guess what I'm hearing then is that if people donate, they can rest assured that it's going towards a good cause, and it's going to continue working. I guess to continued work in. Sorry, was it Walnut Hill?
Yeah, Walnut Hill, Park Avenue.
Walnut Hill and Park Avenue, those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about inCommon and your work there? I don't know if there are any projects that you specifically have been working on that you're excited about, or anything like that.
Yeah, at the moment in Walnut Hill, it's a lot of meeting neighbors and figuring out what are the things that people want to do and the leadership potential that we have there already. Okay. And so that's awesome. And I think the dream would be to have some sort of place for people to be together, like a community center or the like, in Walnut Hill. So that's kind of the big dream for Walnut Hill right now, is just trying to figure out what are the things people see like fit to do, and how we can partner together to get there as neighbors. And then in Park Avenue, gosh, inCommon's been there quite a long time, almost a decade, it seems like. And yeah, it's just so, I don't know, it's inspiring to see people who've come together across different cultures and backgrounds in a neighborhood that, is, I don't know, just like filled with like lovely people that, you know, have dreams and aspirations, and despite maybe hardships or just like the demographic that is stereotyped, those people are making massive moves in terms of leadership, and just like self-betterment, and making their neighborhood a great place to live. And so it means the world to us, is what I'm trying to say, that you guys would even consider. It means the world to me and to my neighbors that you would consider partnering with us to strengthen our neighborhoods. So
awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Gabe. Hopefully people are feeling generous when they watch this video. And, you know, I had mentioned putting this on YouTube. I think I'll just do that anyway, because maybe somebody will see it a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now and still decide to donate, and, you know, maybe even get involved. That'd be awesome. So.
Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much. Mm-hmm. And thanks for using your music in such a beautiful way, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah. See ya.
That's why I'm doing this concert tonight. You know, I've done a few of these before, and after a while it kind of starts to get to the point where you're thinking to yourself, okay, so I'm playing to my computer, just throwing songs out there, hoping that somebody listens, but I want to, if I'm going to do this, I want to do something worthwhile with it. And so that's what I'm doing tonight. Hopefully, if you look at the video here, the description has a link to a page where you can donate to inCommon Community Development. They're doing kind of a fundraising drive. A whole bunch of organizations here in Omaha are doing a fundraising drive throughout the entire month for Omaha Gives, and so this is just an opportunity for you to invest in the work that they're doing. But again, I'll put that link up on YouTube for you guys later to check out, and you can hear more from Gabe. He puts it a little bit better than me when I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. So anyway, I'm going to keep playing songs here. I'm going to do a song from my friend Danny Sabra. This one, I will admit, it's kind of rough for me. I'm still kind of learning the phrasing, but I want to give it my best shot. As is often the case for many of my concerts, I don't even rehearse at all. I did rehearse for this one because I'm playing other people's songs and I want to do their songs justice. But this is, again, Danny Sabra is a dear friend of mine, good guy, writes amazing songs. This is one of my favorite songs from him. I heard him play it first about a year ago at the Reverb Lounge. So hopefully he can tell which song I'm covering when he listens to it. All right, here goes. The song's called This Is It.
So this is it, the end of an era. This is it, where we go to black and white. This is it, where we go to sit for a while. This is it, where we find out if there's something in the long run. This is it. We both know that I'm not. We both know that I'm not. But you're everything. Oh, oh, both know that I'm not. We both know that I'm
this is it. Love you, Danny. Okay, still got a few left. Gonna keep rolling on through here. Thank you so much for hopping on the stream and listening to these songs. These songs are from some of my favorite artists of all time, both local and nationwide. That said, I'll also put links in the comments after the show if you want to check out any of these bands. Some of them don't exist anymore, but they probably still have music available online, so you can support the people who wrote those songs. This next song is from an artist who is very much still active, albeit under a different name. So this song is from a group called Abandoned Kansas. But I recommend checking out a group called Glass Age. That's kind of the band that rose from the ashes of what Abandoned Kansas was doing. So I'll definitely provide links to both of those groups. But it's a song by good guy named Jeremy Spring. Again, he gave me permission to do this one tonight. Hopefully Facebook doesn't mute this stuff. I know their algorithm gets a little wonky sometimes, but hey, Facebook, if you're listening, I do have permission to play all of these songs that I'm doing tonight. Anyway, this song is called The Earth Falls Asleep. It's a kind of a deep cut from Abandoned Kansas, but it's been one of my favorites for years, and it's got really weird chords, so we'll see if I can play it. All right.
Only God knows, but I can't forgive myself. After all of my searching, I found who I am, and it's not what I wanted, but I'm here now, and I'm broken. Come save me from this hell. The earth falls asleep much too early for me. I close my eyes, but I can't rest. My body is tired, my mind is running from the past to the east to the west, trying to find the blame that you've already taken from me. Can anyone tell me how we learn to live with ourselves? I've been forgiven, things only God knows, but I can't forgive myself. After all of my searching, I found who I am, and it's not what I wanted, but I'm here now, and I'm broken. Come save me from this hell. I'm convinced that the world that we see is a curtain behind which fast runs the weight of uncharted marvels and
Missed the last chord. Okay. And I also I don't know if you saw it, but I spat big time in the middle of that too. But it just probably means I'm dehydrated. Uh-oh. Hopefully you guys are still seeing the stream. Now I'm getting an error message. But that's okay. I'm filming this as well, so hopefully something's still getting through to y'all. Anywho, I'm going to do one more song here. Hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. It's always an adventure. We don't have the best internet here at the Harvat household. But yeah. If nothing else, maybe you guys can hear me. But I still have 2 songs. I'm going to power through and try to get them done here. Get them played. But, yeah. I'm peeking in somewhere else. Okay, it does look like the video is still working, so it's just my feed back to me that's getting wonky. Hopefully. Alright, this is a song that I had hoped to do with my father tonight, but he was feeling a little bit of stage fright going into it. So I'm going to play it by myself. It is a song that's better suited to multiple vocalists, but I'm going to try this anyway, because I was planning on doing it from the beginning, and I told other people I'd be playing it. So yeah, here goes. This song is from my favorite band of all time, Jars of Clay. There it is, folks. You knew it was coming at some point. This is the very first song off of their very first record. It's called Liquid, and let's see if I can pull this off. So here we go. Nailed down. Let's try that again from the top. Arms nailed down. Are you telling me something? Eyes turned out. Are you looking for someone? This is the one thing, the one thing that I know. Blood stain brow, iodine for nothing, flesh and blood. Is it so elemental? This is the one thing that I know. The one thing that I know. See, I gotta make some decisions with the vocals there. Blood-stained brow. He wasn't broken for nothing. Arms nailed down. He didn't die for nothing. He didn't die for nothing. This is the one thing, the one thing, the one thing that I. This is the one. This is the one thing, the one thing that I know is the one thing, one thing, the one thing that I know is the That was a little rough, wasn't it? That's okay. That's okay. You guys are getting what you paid for tonight, right? Okay, well, I'm going to do one more song to close out the night, and it's kind of cheating because it's a Flight Metaphor song, but since I'm a solo artist now, technically I can play a Flight Metaphor song and say it's a cover. So yeah, I'll play it down. Alright, so this song is Let Our Song Be Love, and it's a tune that is almost kind of like a mission statement for my band. We wanted to make sure that we were doing music and getting on stage for the right reasons. So if you were listening tonight, thanks a bunch. Like I said, I'm getting an error on my end, so I have no clue if anybody's even watching. So I probably shouldn't say that. It's not very professional, but I'm just being honest. I appreciate you if you are tuning in. Tuning in is such a weird word to say these days because, like, I don't know, you're not tuning anything. You're typing. You're tapping. But anyway, see if I can remember the song. All right, here we go.
When all is said and done, and every song is sung, what will be left of us? What will our story be? Will it be love? Will it be love? Will it be love? Will it be love?
awesome. Hey, thanks again for listening tonight. It means a lot that you'd sit in for a song or two, or were able to stick around for the whole time. That'd be great. Let me know. Yeah, again, the whole point of tonight is to point wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. Point in the direction of inCommon. So, again, in the video description for the concert tonight, there is a link. It's a tiny.cc link. Go ahead and click on that, and you can donate to inCommon Community Development as a part of Omaha Gives Month. I'm not keeping track of donations. We're not going to toot our own horn when this thing is over and be like, hey, because of you, we raised X amount of dollars. That's not the point of this. This is not to pat yourself on the back. This is just to invest in something that I really believe in, something that obviously my friend Gabe has. He's kind of got skin in the game. He moved into the neighborhood. He's doing work. He's living amongst his neighbors and doing his best to kind of invest in cultivating community and seeing just people reach their full potential. So yeah, until the next live stream, I guess I'll see you guys around. Yeah, take care. God bless you, and I'll see you probably in a week or two when I do this again. So, yeah, have a good night.